From the gateway to showbiz glory, this is Hollywood 411.
The NBC hit show Chuck. Part spy thriller, part workplace comedy, the show is now in its second season. And one of the reasons for its success, Joshua Gomez, a.k.a. Morgan Grimes. Welcome, Joshua. Great to have you on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm a big fan of the show.
Cool.
And I think that Chuck and Morgan are one of the great bromances on television today. You guys seem to have such a natural chemistry. Did you guys know each other before you got started working on the project, or you guys just hit it off?
We totally, we didn't know each other, and we met, like, I think an hour before the test and stuff like that, and testing for the show, whatever. And yeah, we just had a blast in there. We just actually had fun in the test, which is rare, you know, testing for a network and actually having a good time. And from there, we just had so many similar interests, and from video games to movies and music and everything. So yeah, we just became actual friends outside of the.
It definitely translates.
Oh, there's a real bromance going on.
Yeah, well, if you want to share anything else with us, now is the time to do it.
It was this time.
What about this week? I heard a story that he bonked his head pretty bad on set. What happened there a couple days ago?
Yeah, well, it was getting there was a little tension between me and him.
Oh, that was the spin. That was the spin the media put on it.
So I had to throw down a little bit, you know,
you gotta
teach him who's boss.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Number one on the call sheet, but number one to fisticuffs is little Gomez. You know what I mean?
There you go.
It was just an accident. He took a little shortcut on the set, and he didn't realize something was there, and he came up really quick and cracked his head. Couple of staples, and he was back to work.
Just a couple of staples, not
too bad. He cowboyed up, man. That Zachary, he's.
Did he get a little ribbing from the crew from hitting his head?
Oh, and he will continue.
And he will continue.
No, sure. Yeah, Frankenstein. Everybody's calling him, you know, throwing nicknames. Yes, he's all stitched up.
He probably is going to go with it.
Yeah.
You guys do seem like a really fun cast and crew, and the show just seems like you guys have a lot of fun on set. Is that the way it really is, or are you guys just really good actors playing it off?
Definitely not good actors. So. Yeah, we're good together. That's what it is. No, yeah, we have a great time. We have such a good time. We were just so fortunate to have that, because it's rare to find this sort of a chemistry between, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that all can just get along, and we, you know, take trips together and hang out together.
Take trips? Like where do you guys go?
Vegas.
Vegas, baby. What happens in Vegas stays there. You can share it here if you want to.
No, I'll tell you everything. So this one time...
We need to do a whole special on that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would take too long.
So let's talk about your character. Morgan, he's not really getting involved in the spy stuff, but he certainly gets into lots of trouble at the Buy More. Would you want him to know Chuck's big secret? Do you think that would work for the show? Will he ever find out?
I get asked that a lot, and I've always thought about it. I mean, I think from the start of the show, it was like I wanted episode 2 for me to find out, you know, so I could just like, I want to be a spy, you know. But of course, that would just be
every boy's fantasy,
yeah,
right?
exactly. But obviously, that would just be a complete danger to our national security if Morgan was going on spy missions.
Scary to think of the implications of that.
Yeah. But I do think that there's room. I think if we were fortunate enough to go, you know, further down the road, 3, 4 seasons, whatever it might be, wherever we go, that it would have to explore certain avenues of that. Someone would have to, you know, maybe, I always kind of feel like a Morgan could potentially be the Alfred to his Batman. So maybe not going out on the missions or whatever, but maybe making him a nice cup of tea when he gets home or something like that.
There we go. We're going to have to stay tuned and see if that's happened. I don't have a lot of time, but you can't talk about your show without talking about the great guest stars you have on the show. And you've had so many great ones already. You've had Michael Clark Duncan. You've got Tony Hale coming up, Nicole Richie.
Fantastic, yeah.
Tell me about how fun it is to work with these guest stars, and tell me about Tony Hale's storyline. He's coming on Monday.
Yeah, he starts up on Monday. First of all, yes, it's awesome. John Larroquette was awesome. I don't know if you saw that episode. It was so great with him and Zach, and they just were a perfect fit. And yeah, Michael Clark Duncan, all these guys, everybody's been so great. Tony Hale is just one of the funniest.
He's going to be his nemesis, right?
Well, he's going to be kind of our. He comes into the Buy More, becomes the assistant manager. He comes in as this like an efficiency expert, and so you know it's just like, and he just does all these little things in his takes and like that. It's just genius, and he's just so much fun. Michael Strahan was on a couple episodes ago, the New York Giants, to kind of square off against me at the Buy More and do whatever, and that was so much fun.
Well, Joshua, we will definitely keep watching and laughing on the show. Thank you so much for coming in.
Please, thank you for having me.
You can catch Joshua in a new episode of Chuck Monday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
Thank you.